What's up, everybody? So we are headed to the Deering Clinic. I'm going to go see Dr. Justin Deering, and today I believe I'm going to get some acupuncture and probably an adjustment, definitely on my neck. He's always working on my neck. And just take you through the process of acupuncture. Copyright strike. Take you through the process of acupuncture as well as the benefits, and just get some behind the scenes footage for you. Time that I left here, I was able to walk again. So all this is fine. There's still just some stiffness in here, but it's not like debilitating, but it's definitely not like this one.
Prior to it was kind of from here.
Oh, it was
here,
all in the bottom, and I could barely walk, and I was twisting my ankle out the wrong way. But now it's just some little stiffness in here, like soreness, tenderness. If I push on it, or if I'm trying to like move my foot around, I feel it's not as limber.
Okay.
But walking, everything's fine with walking.
But not really painful?
No pain.
Just stiff?
Just stiff in the bottom part down there, on the
Nothing,
toes.
nothing out here?
Well, actually, kind of is a little tender, but it doesn't do your
Especially in here?
I'm good on that side.
Caught and compressed in this little tunnel here, and it gets caught in that muscle, and it will give us a tugging of the nerve itself, and that will sort of sensitize all the tissue and make it stiff.
Yeah, because it's super like tender all through here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, then we're going to needle that distribution.
All right.
And what about the hip and the back? And
Everything feels fine, but I think last time we were here, you said you thought maybe I need one more.
okay.
But
Very
yeah.
well. Well, let's take a look.
All right.
Okay. Follow my thumb with your head and your nose. And then I'm only following.
It's so hard to breathe when I'm doing this. Do you see me trying to do it all?
And then I want you to look at the thumb that wiggles, and then come back to the button.
Just my eyes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Breathe. Breathe in. And
I don't think about it when I'm with you because I know there's not a judgment there.
my skin is it turns into trembling. So, usually
We're tighten out the bottom. These are not the pants I wear for my pedicures.
no.
They can't get up in the legs. So.
We're going to put a few on that muscle.
Yeah. I was gonna say I was back up walking. I'm exercising again. Everything
Nice.
from my foot being mobile again.
Isn't that lovely?
Mm-hmm. People told me to get it. Like that kind of pinches a little bit. That doesn't hurt like sometimes in the foot or more sensitive areas, I think. But people told me when they got acupuncture before, like, oh, that stuff hurts. I'm like, it has never hurt me.
Well, that's good.
Little sticks, like little bitty pinch sticks. In some spots I don't even feel it.
Use the gentle needles. Other acupuncturists use not so gentle needles.
Have you heard of a treatment? So remember we talked about like ETS surgery and cutting nerves and all of that stuff, but somebody told me the other day about a treatment. This actually sounds really like wild to me, but I'm like, I'm gonna ask Dr. Deering about this. Where you were talking about like that nerve chain that's down in the neck here, where they actually inject like an anesthesia into that for people with a lot of anxiety. Have you heard of that?
I have not heard of that specifically for the anxious flushing. But I can see why that would be something that they would propose. Yeah, you can do nerve blocks of all of those things.
But wouldn't you just need to keep doing it over and over?
Just like everything when we're masking a symptom, we're gonna keep doing it.
Yeah. I wonder, my thing is though, I wonder if like if somebody, you know, go and talk to a therapist, or a psychiatrist might put you on medication. You can keep going. They might put you on medication, but they want you to be in therapy of some sort too, to work through the things as you're getting rid of some of the symptoms. And the goal, some that I know, the goal is to get you off the medication and help you kind of get on your feet yourself.
Right.
But I would think if I get an injection into my neck, which is scary, just right out, that's scary, an injection of anesthesia in my neck. But anytime I feel the sensations again, would kick that mental, you know, kind of a cycle again. Because sometimes I feel like I'm flushing, and then I'll look at myself and I'm not, but I feel all the little pins and needle feelings, but I'm not actually turning red. So it's just so all over the place.
It would be hard to know what the sort of predictability of success would be on that.
Yeah, I think it's new, because I never heard of that in all the research that I've done. And the girl sent me an article. It looks like they're doing it in the US, but they just started. But they're not really talking about for flushing or blushing. It's more so for people with social anxiety and anxiety. But it's that same nerve that they cut during ETS surgery for excessive sweat or hyperhidrosis and
I'd much rather
flushing.
I'd much rather want the nerve than to cut it.
Separate.
We need nerves.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you comfortable?
I'm good.
Good. All right. Well, I will let you rest.
All right.
Keep the lights dim. I can turn that all the way out. Like that.
Yeah, you can help them out. Thank you.
There? Okay. We're about 25 minutes.
Sounds good.
Hold up.
What do you think about watching acupuncture be put in?
It looks like it hurts. You have one right in the middle of your forehead.
Do you see me? Am I flushed over here?
Huh?
Am I flushed on my neck?
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I was telling him about how I wasn't flushing at all. And then as soon as I knew that me and him were going to be on camera together, the like performance anxiety came in, and like I felt it hit, even though I don't feel nervous at all. It's Dr. Deering. I've known him for like 9 years, you know. But yeah, so I'm just gonna lay out here for a minute. What, 25 minutes, I think? And then we'll do the next part. So this isn't interesting at all, is it? But just a lot of needles all over the place. So one thing I do want to point out, I don't think you can see it. Hey, Trent, turn that line on really quick. I think you have to hold hold it. Just want to point out that I was not flushing at all when we got in here, and then the excitement of having this video together, then this started. So even being in those really safe places with my daughter, who I'm extremely safe with, and Dr. Deering, who I've known for 9 years, the trigger. What's the laser going to do again?
Laser helps us to bring more blood flow to the nerve. Helps the cells that produce the inflammation and that also tighten the tissue. Helps those cells to be more efficient.
Awesome. And I forgot to ask you too, and what is the acupuncture actually doing?
It is also doing the same thing. So it's dilating blood vessels. It is allowing the release of growth factors. We call it this chemical soup that's released in the tissue when it's punctured. And that allows the nerve to call on the body and the metabolism to send more good healing factors to the area.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So kind of double dosing.
It is double dosing. It's a nice synergistic combination.
Awesome.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
All right.
Does it feel like anything?
It feels like some like pressure is going into there, but you can definitely tell like there's some blood flow. And what happens after a little amount of time of letting, like, I practice my breathing while this. So at first when he does everything to me, I get anxiety right away. I start having anxiety because it just feels like you could feel everything moving in your body. And plus I had all this flushing going on, it kind of made me more anxious. And so what I do is I practice on my breathing, like breathe in for like 4, breathe out for 8, until eventually it's like my mind stops trying to like hyper focus on one thing, and I just start breathing and I start going with the flow of the breathing, and you could feel all of a sudden my toes get cold, my hands get cold, or like everything's starting to like calm down again. Flushing starts to come down. A lot of times I'll cry too, but probably because you're in here, I'm not like super in the zone. A lot of times when I'm just by myself, like tears just come out and just wash out. And then I feel great after that. So, just gonna enjoy my last 10 minutes. Oh, back in the day too, this beeping, misophonia is really this. You know, we had like the continuous noises.
Mm-hmm.
That would drive me nuts. But I've already gone through so much exposure with it here that it doesn't bother me anymore. I don't even like pay attention to her, because she's like, what does this feel like? And I've never actually like talked in the moment of what it feels like. And it's so interesting. You know, I told you like a lot of times I'll cry. I didn't cry all the time because I knew she was here, but so I wasn't actually fully relaxed like I normally would. But the first thing that happens is like a full-blown fight or flight reaction when I first start this process. Like everything in me starts going like, is everything okay? I need to go tell Dr. Deering I need some help. And then I'll like just lay here and breathe. And then once I get out of my head and go back into my body, I like just zone out, and I feel like my body starts cooling down. I can feel like little tinglies and stuff.
Right.
And I just kind of go in like those that cloud-like state.
Yeah.
Where you're totally like at peace and you feel good and you're not afraid and thinking you're dying.
That's right. They call that the hypnagogic state, or the brainwave pattern of theta brainwaves. So you can train that with something to assist you, like meditations, binaural beats is a thing that's very activating for that particular brainwave.
Mm-hmm.
So you can YouTube binaural beats, theta waves. Put some headphones in, lay down to meditation.
Mm-hmm. It's just neat to know that you go from like this, like I feel so out of control, to a very like just calm, very safe in your body, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like you go from just like all headspace to like the full body experience.
That's what it's all about.
That's why I always feel so good afterwards. That's why I was telling her, I was like, but when you're done, you feel so good. It's like healing, because a lot of times I get up and walk, like if I have a foot injury or something like that, just walk right out.
Right.
And then over the soreness might still be there working its way out, and then over like the next day or so, it's gone.
That happens all.
Are we adjusting today, or was it?
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
Cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm a little tight back there. On that side right there. Feels a little caught.
If you can hobbling on your foot and your back is
Yeah.
certainly affected. There we go.
Oh yeah.
We'll use some vibration on your low back.
Okay.
your toe up and down for me. Just move it up and down. Bring it all the way up here. You go the other way.
This way.
That way. Yeah. All that. Wait till I say go.
Okay.
Keep it up. And slowly move it. Oh. Bring it up again. And slowly move it. Bring it up again. Slowly move it.
Oh, so much thinking in here. A little bit of both. Come on, thinking.
Flip on back.
All the pops. Once you get everything moving in, I can feel how interconnected it is. All through my hip, all through my bottom of my butt, up through my back.
That's right. Just tracing the lines of tension. Are you fan with that?
That's one of my favorites. Plus, when you work with someone for so long, you know, like, kind of the breath to take. When I know what you're about
Right.
to do and how to breathe with it. You've taught me over time.
No, you've learned, which is what it's all about. Learning. Okay, with
Yeah, okay, fine.
it? Is your eyes moving?
A little bit. You're a little bit.
Wrong button.
That's not what you want to hear from a
No,
functional
kidding.
neurologist. I'm just messing with you. You've done too many experiments on me and I lived.
That's right.
So I think we're all good.
We've done some scientific experiments. haven't
You did.
we? Mhm. And that.
It's still so successful every time.
You finally learned to let that go after all these years.
I think it took you 5 years and I felt safe finally.
Uh-huh. Well, I appreciate the trust.
I remember in the beginning, you worked around my limitations. And I remember talking to you through it and being like, I'm trying to loosen. And you're like, it's more than just you trying. We gotta get there. And it was the patience.
It's deep.
Mhm.
Squeeze here. Well, you're nearly perfect.
Hey, not too bad.
You know?
Knowing that I hadn't come in here in like
It's getting there.
Woo!
I gotta get some light. It's hot. My camera girl's tired. Good job, camera girl. Everybody tell Trinity she did a great job. What's your YouTube? Trinity Nevaeh.
Trinity Nevaeh.
So, as you can see, it's a very detailed video of all the things that took place today. So how I'm feeling now is I feel really refreshed and just kind of like tired, and everything feels calm and settled in my body, which is fantastic. So hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. I'm probably